Dragons! The very mention of the word sends shivers down the spine and ignites the imagination. The very word conjures images of fire and fury, of blazing infernos and molten lava. We think of colossal winged beasts with razor-sharp claws and a thunderous roar that can shake the heavens. But are these fearsome creatures merely figures of fantasy born from the depths of human imagination? Or could there be more to their story, hidden in the annals of history and the whispers of ancient scrolls? Across cultures and throughout history, dragons have captured our imaginations, appearing in countless myths and legends. They are woven into the fabric of our oldest tales and legends from the east to the west, each culture adding its own unique twist. These mythical creatures have taken on many forms. Some are benevolent protectors, revered and worshipped. Others are harbingers of chaos and destruction, feared and loathed for their power to bring calamity. Join me now as we embark on a journey through time, exploring the origins and evolution of these fascinating creatures. We will delve into the rich tapestry of dragon lore, from ancient myths to modern-day blockbusters, uncovering the enduring allure of these legendary beings. The dragon myth is a global phenomenon. Across continents and cultures, these creatures appear in stories passed down through generations. From the ancient East to the Americas, dragons have left their mark on human storytelling. But why are dragon stories so universal? Perhaps it's their ability to embody our deepest fears and aspirations. Dragons represent the untamed forces of nature, the power of the storm, the mystery of the deep sea, the unpredictable nature of fire. They challenge us to confront the unknown and remind us of the delicate balance between order and chaos. Let's travel back in time, to an era where myths and legends were born and dragons roamed the imaginations of ancient civilizations. We will explore some of the earliest dragon myths, delving into the rich tapestry of stories that have shaped human culture for millennia. In ancient Mesopotamia, we encounter Tiamat, a primordial goddess often depicted as a monstrous dragon. Her story is one of the oldest dragon myths known to humanity. Tiamat represents the primal chaos from which the world was born, embodying the untamed and unpredictable forces of nature. Her defeat at the hands of the god Marduk symbolizes the triumph of order over chaos, a theme that resonates through many mythologies. Across the ocean, in the heart of Mesoamerica, the Aztecs worshipped Quetzalcoatl, a feathered serpent deity associated with knowledge, wind, and learning. Unlike the fearsome Tiamat, Quetzalcoatl was a benevolent creator god who brought civilization to humanity. He was revered as a god of light and goodness. In the cold, rugged landscapes of Norse mythology, the dragon Fafnir embodies greed and destruction. His tale is one of transformation and corruption. This fearsome creature guards a hoard of treasure, consumed by his own avarice. Fafnir's greed turns him into a monstrous dragon, a cautionary tale of the dangers of unchecked desire. His demise at the hands of the hero Sigurd teaches a valuable lesson about the corrupting power of greed. Through these myths, we see how dragons have been used to symbolize both the chaos of the natural world and the darker aspects of human nature. As centuries passed, the image of the dragon began to shift. While still powerful and awe-inspiring, dragons were no longer solely depicted as monstrous antagonists. In some cultures, they evolved into symbols of good fortune, wisdom, and protection. In Chinese mythology, dragons are benevolent creatures associated with luck, prosperity, and good fortune. They control the rain, rivers, and oceans. Chinese dragons are often depicted as wise and benevolent guardians. Section 5. The enduring allure of dragons in modern times. Today, dragons continue to captivate our imaginations. They have roared back to life in books, movies, and video games, capturing the hearts and minds of a new generation. But what is it about these mythical creatures that continues to resonate with us in the 21st century? Perhaps it's their ability to embody the duality of nature. Dragons can be both destructive and awe-inspiring, terrifying and magnificent. They remind us of the power and unpredictability of the world around us. Or maybe it's their capacity to symbolize the boundless potential of our own imaginations. Section 6. Dragons on the Silver Screen, a new age of myth-making. In this chapter, we explore how modern storytelling has reimagined these legendary creatures, bringing them to life in ways that captivate and inspire audiences around the world. Modern media has breathed new life into the ancient myths. Through the magic of cinema and television, dragons have become more than just mythical creatures. They are now integral parts of our cultural narrative, embodying both the fears and aspirations of humanity. In the popular HBO series Game of Thrones, dragons are formidable weapons of war, capable of laying waste to entire armies. These dragons, with their immense power and destructive capabilities, symbolize the ultimate force of nature, untamed and unstoppable. But they are also complex creatures with their own emotions and intelligence. The series delves into the intricate relationships between dragons and their human counterparts, exploring themes of loyalty, trust, and the deep bonds that can form between different species. Daenerys Targaryen's bond with her dragons, particularly Drogon, adds a layer of emotional depth to these awe-inspiring beasts. This connection highlights the idea that dragons, while powerful and fearsome, are also capable of forming meaningful relationships with humans. On a lighter note, the animated film How to Train Your Dragon presents a heartwarming friendship between a Viking boy and a Night Fury dragon named Toothless. This story showcases the transformative power of friendship and understanding, challenging the traditional view of dragons as mere monsters. This film challenges the traditional view of dragons as monstrous beasts, portraying them instead as intelligent creatures capable of love and loyalty. Through their adventures, we see that dragons, much like humans, have their own personalities, emotions, and desires, making them relatable and endearing characters in their own right. Section 7. Why we're still enchanted by dragons. Psychologically, dragons tap into something primal within us. They embody our deepest fears and desires, representing the untamed forces of nature and the boundless potential of our own imaginations. The fear a dragon inspires is a reminder of our own mortality. Their power makes us feel small, reminding us that we are not always in control. But at the same time, dragons also represent something we long for: freedom, power, and the ability to transcend our limitations. Section 8. Dragons, a reflection of ourselves. From ancient myths to modern blockbusters, dragons continue to fascinate us. They are far more than just fire-breathing beasts. They are powerful symbols that reflect our own complexities and contradictions. They embody our fears and aspirations, our capacity for both destruction and creation. As long as we continue to dream of the impossible, the legend of the dragon will continue to soar.